It's the Book of Alpha-Ronomy, homie. Read it or weep.
Hey, what's good, man? It's your homie Dr. BoA back once again to drop some more game on top of you. Hey, look at here, man. I gotta come in. Actually, a question from a patron, man. Young cat, he's 19 years old, man, and he's having a struggle trying to determine if it's okay for him to have sex or not. And this is a great question coming from a young man that's 19 years old, because most 19-year-olds are already out there getting it in. They ain't even thinking about whether it's right or wrong or how the Most High is going to view it. So I applaud this young man for having his mind on the Most High. Now, I'll tell you like this, man. There are two ways to look at this, and both of these ways are going to be acceptable to the Most High, but we'll talk about it in a minute. Let's chop it up. Now, I say this to you, man. Every man is going to have sexual urges. That's just the truth of the matter. You're going to have sexual urges, and what you have to do is not be consumed by them. Now, to your question, is it okay for you to have sex? I'm going to say yes, but under these conditions and circumstances. First of all, you got to already be living a life that's pleasing to the Most High. The Most High is a merciful God. So before I tell you to do anything, I tell you to try to develop your relationship with the Most High. Matter of fact, don't try to develop your relationship with the Most High. Develop a strong relationship with the Most High. And that way you could, be taking care of other areas of life and be living a life that's pleasing to the Most High in other areas. That way, when you decide that you're going to have a little girlfriend or something, and I would suggest that you have a steady girl, a steady woman that you do this with, and not just be out there traipsing around, man, pumping and dumping all over the place. And I say there's no need to pump and dump. Find a woman that's one of your peers. You understand that you have some things in common with. It's perfectly okay to have some things in common with the woman that you're sexually involved with, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You ain't got to pump and dump and then find somebody else to pump and dump and find somebody else to pump and dump. That's the craziest thing I ever heard, man. I wouldn't suggest any young man go about life that way, man, because what you're doing, first of all, you're spreading yourself too thin. Then you're taking in all these women's energy. You understand? And then you spread your own energy. You're giving away your own seed, man. Even if you're dumping it into a condom, you're still giving away your own seed in multiple energy in multiple energy environments. You understand what I'm saying? So I say, find your steady girlfriend, man. I am not talking about building a relationship. This is the thing you young men have to understand. Just because you got a girlfriend don't mean it got to lead to a serious relationship. Don't mean it got to lead to no marriage, man. You ain't got to be built into that just because you got a girlfriend. A girlfriend just means you have a steady female presence, man. So when you want to kick it with a female, you got a steady girl for that. When you want to get it in sexually, you got a steady girl for that. You understand what I'm saying? And you also get to reap the benefits of having that type of relationship develop with the woman, where on down the line, whatever benefits come into her life, you will possibly be able to benefit from those things as well, just because you're building this type of relationship with her instead of some empty pump and dump scenario. You understand what I'm saying? Pump and dump is for men who don't have alpha energy. And if you're here in the alpha sphere, brother, you got some alpha energy. If you only got a little bit, you in the right place to build it up to the strongest point. So I say, man, yes, go ahead, man, and have your little girlfriend, man. But having a woman to pump and dump like you asked, nah, man, don't be around here pumping and dumping, man. Find a woman that has some other things going on besides just her body. This is how you develop into the type of man that's going to always deal with women based on other things outside of the sexuality that they bring to the table, because that's empty. That means absolutely nothing. If all a woman brings to the table is sexuality, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to not have any interest in her when it's done. And guess what? When you don't build that interest in her and don't build that type of relationship with her that equals dual interest in one another outside of sex, then there's no telling what she's gonna go do. That's the type of woman where if you don't build that type of relationship with her, she could go somewhere and get an STD and she'll come back and bring it to you willingly, because you don't have that type of relationship built with her. This is about building relationships, man. Never have a woman that you just gonna have sex with. If that's all you can do with her, she's not worth being a part of your life. because the energy that she's gonna bring is just not gonna be up to snuff with what you already got going on in your life. So I say, yeah, man, go ahead, have you a little chick, man, to get with from time to time, and to do other things with, man, to study with, to go to a movie with, to kick it with, to watch a game with, to do a bunch of things with, to walk at the park with, man, to go to the gym. Hey, man, whatever you want to do with the female, have you a steady female or two to do that with. But am I telling you, man, that God is going to, do something terrible in your life, man, if you strive to be a righteous man and then every now and then you have sex with a little chick? No. But if you go out here traipsing around on that pump and dump thing and become a male whoremonger, then yes, he may have a problem with that. I hope this has been beneficial to you, brother. And I know some beta male simp man John is gonna say, well, Dr. BoA, don't you always say that a man gonna live his life according to the word of the Most High? Should then you say that having sex with a woman makes her your wife? Then yeah, I'm glad you said that, young sucker. That's why I said have a woman that you could build some type of relationship with, some type of woman that you can respect, who garners respect, who deserves respect, who deserves interest from you outside of sex. You understand what I'm saying? Because though these things are true, I'm telling you, if in the perfect world, brother, you would abstain until the Most High put the woman in front of you that you were gonna have on your team. But what I'm saying, if you're gonna be having sex, you need to be having sex with a woman that you already could have on your team. Don't just be out there giving your seed away, traipsing around with these scallywags, man. The energy of a scallywag is a drain on the alpha energy of a man. So I hope this has been beneficial to you, brother. Everyone else, man, y'all comment down below and give a young man any more insight that you might have. I appreciate y'all coming through. Hey, man, it's hot as a fool out here, man, so I'm gonna get up out this sun, man. Peace.